Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 28th Annual School of Music Awards Convocation. You might notice this huge crowd behind me. People are saying it's the largest crowd anyone has ever seen for any event ever in history. I'll do my best to speak clearly in spite of the tremendous noise and excitement here. You guys are doing a tremendous job. Each year we gather to recognize and honor School of Music students who have demonstrated excellence as music performers and scholars over the past year. My faculty colleagues and I continue to be inspired by the high level of accomplishment our students achieve. The standard of both artistic and academic achievement has never been higher in the School of Music. You are to be applauded for the high bar you set for your peers. We are immensely proud of what you have accomplished and grateful for the hard work you have invested here in the School of Music at the University of Florida. You bring satisfaction to what we do as teachers, the collaboration, the interaction, the exchange of ideas between the faculty member and you, the student, the very essence of what the college music school experience should be about. So let's get on with the show. School of Music advisors Mutlu Çetin-Kepik and Jeremy Urban will be announcing the names of each special scholarship winner. We also have two special student performances during today's program, which will be accomplished remotely from Zoom. Jeremy and Mutlu.
All right, thank you, Dr. Orr, and thank you everyone for tuning in to our live stream today. So we're gonna start off with our two Sigma Alpha Iota awards. The first is the SII Scholastic Award. This is given to the active dues-paying graduating senior member with the highest GPA, and this year's recipient is Savannah Goet. Then we have the SII Collegiate Honor Award is given to one of our active dues-paying SII graduating seniors who has made significant contribution to both her chapter and school. In the selection process, we would like to recognize an SII member who has demonstrated outstanding musicianship, scholarship, and service to the local chapter. This year's recipient is Melanie Richardson. The Francis Milliken Wrights Music Scholarship in the amount of $5,000 is awarded to the most outstanding undergraduate music student with a minimum GPA of 3.5. The recipient must have demonstrated excellence in performance and show promise for future development. The recipient must have a proven record of musical service to the university and or community. This year's recipient is Ethan Wynn. And I will now hand it off to my colleague, Mutlu Çetin-Kepik.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will continue with our Presser Scholarship in the amount of $4,000 awarded to an outstanding music student who will be entering their senior year in the fall of 2020. And this year's winner is Emily Erdman. And moving on to Webb Carolan Scholarship in the amount of $1,500. This supports instructional programs for students studying in the Carolan studio. This year's winner is Katie Bull. The University Women's Club Music Scholarship, giving in the honor of Paula Kreiser in the amount of $1,000. It's awarded to an outstanding undergraduate music student with a GPA of a 3.6. The recipient must have demonstrated excellence in performance and show promise for future development. The recipient must also have proven record of musical service to the university and to our community. This year's winner is Zach Landris. Jeremy?
All right, moving on. We have the A. Didier Gareff Scholarship in the amount of $3,000. This is awarded to support music students with a demonstrated need and proficiency in the composition area. This year's winners are Diego Carvalho and Jordan Key. Then we have the Edith P. Pitts Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This is awarded to an undergraduate student in the junior or senior year with a minimum GPA of 3.0. The recipient must possess high personal qualities and have demonstrated leadership in the School of Music and or College of the Arts activities. This year's winner is Madison Barrett. The Dorothy Reeves String Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 each is awarded to an undergraduate junior or senior music majors with the principal performing area in strings and in good academic standing. The recipients must have demonstrated excellence in performance and/or music education area and in a school performing organization. This recipients must have a proven record of music service to the university and/or community. This year's winners are Brett Kakis and Zachary Zarugian. Mutlu?
Right, the John and Margaret Sung Fellowship in the amount of $2,000 each is given based on a merit to master's or doctoral students in the areas of composition and conducting. This year's winners are Matthew Vardell, Brian Bray, and Daniel Townsend. The Boulan Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 was established in memory of Sherry Fine's parents, past president of Friends of Music. The fund was created to support the cello and viola programs in the School of Music at the College of the Arts. This year's winner is Xander Boggs. The David Wilmot Award in the amount of $1,000 each is given to an outstanding undergraduate and one outstanding graduate student in music education. Dr. David Wilmot was a professor of music education for many years at University of Florida, and upon his passing, the Wilmot family established this award in his honor. The award recipients are decided by the music education faculty based on the student's academic excellence, potential in music education field, and contributions to the music education in the School of Music. This year's undergraduate winner is Zekiah Hemingway, and the graduate winner is Julie Song. Jeremy?
All right, our Russell L. and Brenda Robinson Musicianship Educator Award in the amount of $2,500 is given to an outstanding rising senior music major in the music education program. Student demonstrates high potential as a musician educator upon graduation and is an outstanding performer and musician in the School of Music. This year's winner is Zoe Stamen. The Amat Scholarship is awarded to an outstanding student in the clarinet studio out of the generosity of Mr. and Mrs. John Amat. This year's winner is Tanisha Pinchnich. The James Glenn Connor Choral Music Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 is awarded to an outstanding music major who is a member of one of the School of Music choral ensembles. This year's winner is Carla McKendry. And at this time, we would like to introduce our first performance of the live stream. This is going to be Emily Erdman, and she's going to be performing J.S. Bach's Sonata No. 2 in A minor, the third movement, the Andante movement.
Beautifully done, beautifully done. Emily, take a bow to your adoring fans here. I can barely hear from the applause. It's so loud.
Thank you.
And you're playing from your home in
Lake Mary, Florida.
Lake Mary. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mutlu?
All right, we're moving on with the Kenneth Webster MD Jazz Saxophone Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, supporting outstanding students of saxophone in jazz bands and studies. This year's winner is Jessica Small. An Arthur Jennings Trombone Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 for each student supports undergraduate students in the trombone studio. This year's winners are Jacob Hall and Rebecca Mahusey. The Bell Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 each is awarded to outstanding music students in support of travel or research based on excellence in students' chosen area. This year's undergraduate winner is Allison Mitchell, and the graduate winner is Melissa Lloyd. Jeremy?
All right, we have our Marion Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This scholarship supports students in the School of Music, and this year's winner is Christian James. The Delbora Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to an outstanding student in honor of Francis Milliken Wrights for recognition in composition, performance, research, or grade point average. This year's winner is Caitlin Petros. The George and Susan Tedder Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 is for recognizing a music major with excellence and overall accomplishment in the School of Music. This year's winner is Bolton Ellenberg. Lulu?
Bide Endowment Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to the accompanist of the Women's Chorale, and this year's recipient is Choki Kim. The Splendor Award for Outstanding Voice Student in the award of $1,500 is given to an outstanding music major in the voice studio, and Madison Barrett is this year's winner. The Sung Scholarship supports scholarship to students in the University of Florida Symphony Orchestra who show continued commitment to the ensembles. Each of these recipients are completing their third year in the orchestra this semester. The winners are Brett Backus and Zachary Zarubian. Jeremy?
We have the Londano Music Scholarship, which is awarded to music students who demonstrate leadership and excellence within the School of Music. This particular student is being recognized for his dedication to the UF Symphony Orchestra. This year's winner is Isaac Hammonds. We have the Danberg Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This scholarship is awarded to an outstanding student in the UF Bands program. This year's winner is Gabrielle Torti. The Shoot Jazz Trumpet Scholarship in the amount of $350 is awarded to an exemplary jazz trumpet student performing in the University of Florida Jazz Band. This year's winner is Ben Elgin. Back to you, Mutlu.
Thanks, Jeremy. The Archie Wickfield Scholarship in the amount of $350 is awarded to an exemplary student by the Gainesville Women's Club. This year's winner is Ethan Wynn. The Archie Wingfield Woman in Jazz Scholarship in the amount of $350 is an award recognizing outstanding women in the field of UF Jazz Studies who've also contributed extensively to the School of Music. This year's winner is Giselle Sanfilippo. The Jim Theriak Outstanding Service to UF Jazz Program in the amount of $350 is an award recognizing students for excellent service to the UF Jazz programs. This year's winner is Ryan Colon. The Jim Theriak Women in Jazz Scholarship in the amount of $350 is awarded to an outstanding women in the UF Jazz Studies program, with Caitlin Lane as the winner for this year. Jeremy?
Right, and at this time, we would like to recognize our concerto competition winners. Each year, 2 students, an undergraduate and a graduate, are recognized by a panel of judges as the winners of the UF School of Music Concerto Competition. This past fall, Chansik Yoon, a graduate student of piano, and Ryan Gambarino, an undergraduate student of saxophone, were the winners. And at this time, we would like to introduce our second student performer of the live stream, Ethan Nguyen, who will be performing Nikolai Kaputsin's Variations, Opus number 41.
Bravo, Ethan. Take a bow. It's also incredible that not only is this a virtual performance, but you're performing it on a virtual 9-foot Steinway grand piano, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And where are you playing to us from? Where are you currently?
My brother in Jacksonville, Florida right now.
With your brother in Jacksonville. Great. Well, thanks so much, Ethan.
Thank
Bravo.
you so much.
All right, I think that is all the awards that we have. And so Dr. Orr, if you want to close us out.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Please join me in congratulating all of our award recipients this afternoon. For those of you who are graduating this spring, our deepest congratulations and best wishes to you as you finish your time at the University of Florida. As alumni of this great university and School of Music, you will become among our greatest vital ambassadors for the program. Keep us informed on what you're doing as you journey through the next phase of professional and personal development. Good luck to all as we bring the 2019-2020 academic year to a close. And to our honored guests, students, and my faculty colleagues watching today online, a fun and safe summer ahead, everyone. Thank you.